Your birth month equals where you have to stay for a week. January, the frozen lighthouse. You are trapped inside a tall, rusted lighthouse in the middle of a frozen ocean. The temperature is constantly 20 degrees. Inside, there is a spiral staircase that seems to go on forever. There are rooms on every 10th floor with canned soup and blankets. However, the light at the top has broken. You must manually crank the gears every hour to keep the light spinning. If the light goes out for more than 5 minutes, the divers will climb up from the ice. They are wet, bloated humanoid figures that cannot move in the light. Do not let the gears stop. Sleep in shifts of 45 minutes only. February, the velvet ballroom. You wake up in a massive Victorian-era ballroom with red velvet walls. Soft classical music plays on a loop. There are long tables filled with fresh feast food, turkey, wine, and cakes. It is delicious and safe to eat. However, the room is filled with mannequins dressed in tuxedos and gowns. Every time the music stops, the mannequins change positions. You must freeze when the music stops. If you move while the room is silent, the mannequins will turn their heads toward you. If they see you move, they will force you to dance with them until you collapse from exhaustion. March, the infinite green. You are in a garden hedge maze that has no end. The hedges are 10 feet tall. It is always noon here. The sun never sets. You can find berries on the bushes, but be careful. The red ones are poisonous. Only eat the blue ones. There is a creature known as the groundskeeper. He carries massive shears. He walks slowly, clipping the leaves. He is blind, but his hearing is hypersensitive. If you step on a twig or breathe too loudly, he will sprint towards you. Your only safe zone is the stone fountain in the center, but finding it can take days. April, the upside-down city. You are in a modern city, but gravity is reversed. You are walking on the glass ceilings of skyscrapers, looking down at the sky. If you break a window or step off the building's edge, you will fall into the sky forever. Food is plentiful in the office vending machines. There is Wi-Fi and electricity. The city is completely empty of people, but there are massive birds that roam the floor, the sky below you. They are the size of airplanes. Stay away from the windows, or they will spot you and shatter the glass to get to you. May, the ceramic village. Every house, tree, and blade of grass here is made of white porcelain. It is beautiful but fragile. Walking around is loud as your footsteps clink against the ground. There is no food, only porcelain fruit which you cannot eat. You start the week with a backpack of rations. Make them last. If you break anything, even a porcelain flower, the repairman will appear. He is a tall figure made of cracked clay. He will try to use glue to fix the broken object, and he will use you as part of the patch. Walk softly. June, the neon water park. It is perpetual nighttime here, but the pools are lit by bright purple and blue neon lights. The water is warm and clean. There are hot dogs and sodas at the snack stands that replenish daily. You can sleep on the lounge chairs. It seems like a paradise. However, do not enter the water in the wave pool. Something massive lives in the drain at the deep end. It waits for vibrations in the water. If you swim in the wave pool, the gates will lock, and the water level will begin to rise. Stick to the lazy river. It is the only safe water. July, the highway. You are in a car driving down a straight road surrounded by desert. The gas tank never empties. The car has air conditioning and the radio works. There is food in the backseat cooler, but you cannot stop the car. The brakes do not work. You must keep the speed above 60 miles per hour. If you drop below 60, the hitchhiker will appear in your passenger seat. He does not speak. He just stares. If he appears, speed up immediately, or he will grab the steering wheel and crash the car. You have to sleep while driving. Good luck. August, the soft room. Everything in this room is made of pillows and mattresses. The walls, the floor, the ceiling, it is incredibly comfortable. You cannot get hurt here. However, the room slowly shrinks by 1 inch every hour. By the end of the week, the room will be claustrophobically small. There is no food, but there are bottles of sleepy water. If you drink it, you will sleep for 24 hours, making the time pass faster. But be warned, if you are asleep when the room gets too small, you might be crushed before you wake up. September, the silent library. An infinite library with shelves that reach into the darkness above. It smells of old paper and vanilla. It is very peaceful. You can read any book you want. Some books contain stories about your future. You must remain completely silent. There are librarians floating near the ceiling. They have no faces, only large ears. If you cough, sneeze, or turn a page too loudly, they will swoop down. They scream a sound so loud it ruptures your eardrums before dragging you into the upper darkness. October, the pumpkin patch. It is a foggy field filled with rotting pumpkins. It is always twilight. The mud is sticky and deep, making it hard to run. Crows circle overhead. If a crow lands on your shoulder, do not brush it off. It is protecting you. There is a scarecrow every 50 yards. Every time you blink, the scarecrows get closer. To survive, you must find a pumpkin that is not rotting. Carve a face into it and wear it as a mask. The scarecrows think you are one of them if you wear the mask. If you don't find a fresh pumpkin in the first 24 hours, the scarecrows will catch you. November, the echo tunnel. You are in a concrete sewer tunnel. There is ankle-deep water. It is pitch black. You have a flashlight with weak batteries. The tunnel echoes your thoughts. If you think about something scary, the tunnel will manifest it. If you think about a monster will appear. You must keep your mind perfectly clear and happy. This is extremely difficult because the water is cold and smells terrible. If you start to panic, the tunnel will amplify your fear until it becomes reality. December, the toy factory. You are on a conveyor belt in a massive, noisy factory. Mechanical claws and stampers are working all around you. You must dodge the machinery to avoid being crushed. At the end of the belt, there is a scanner. It sorts items into toy or trash. If it scans you as trash, you are dropped into the incinerator. To be scanned as a toy, you must stand perfectly still and smile like a doll when the red laser hits you. You have to do this every 6 hours for the whole week. The elves watching from the catwalks are not friendly. Do not ask them for help.